Hello everybody. Let me just turn that a little bit. Damn. Yeah. Hello everybody. Welcome to Katoa TV. First, if you're not following me on Katoa TV, Instagram, and Twitter, you're playing yourself. You need to be doing that right now. Let's just get into the music because I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't listen to Malibu like that. I didn't really give it a full listen. But here I am as a first listen, listening to Anderson .Paak full project for the first time. I just want to see how it's gonna go. Oxnard, Anderson .Paak, the first song, The Chase.
The video's so nice. I'm about to cry, yo. Me? I don't know if it's after me though. I don't remember. But it's really good. It's a really nice video.
Yeah, I love it.
And it's so nice. You did a great job.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You know I hit it almost every time and then I miss one. How we gon' get ourselves up out of this one? Hard to get up from this, listen and listen.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on and ride for your own.
Oh.
That has to imply.
Oh my goodness.
We see so much clearer now.
This is the first song. Ooh. I'm gonna stop right there. First of all, whoever that bonnet woman is, she's a very great vocalist. The instrumentation was amazing. And I'm not gonna lie, I know he was throwing bars on there. I did not catch every bar, but my favorite bar was, what's the difference between a rich man and a poor man? Having wristbands, standing lines or having wristbands. That's a freaking bar. And I say it's a bar because I'm thinking like this. You could think like, yes, like you can get a wristband to get into a club. You need a wristband to get, you need exclusive, you know? But think about it. You know what, they always correlate the death and the being rich, and you just can't take the money with you and all that. What if he's using a double entendre for, wait for it, going, like, all dying? You know, we're all gonna die. We can't take it with us. So I feel like that's what he was hinting at. But other than that, that song was a great song. The harmonies was there. The fact that you start a song like that just gets me excited for the rest of the album. And I'm not really sure how good it's gonna get because that was an amazing first song. And Sean C said it was an amazing album. I guess a leak for him. Not me. I'm not so, you know, lucky. But next song is Whole Head Low, Norley.
Smoking on la la. Put your gun up in the ashtray and get your hair up out the way. Just keep your head low. She pulls my coat, and so I have to slow it down to a simple amount slow. Better keep your head low. Better keep your head low.
This is the equivalent of slowing a beat down. I love it. She's a great vocalist as well. So that was Head Low. I love the instrumentation, bro. I love the instrumentation. The bass line was amazing. And as I was listening, I was like, okay, I forgot like who, like, oh, I didn't forget, but I was like, well, I did forget. I was like, Dr. Dre was on this project. Like, his hands are all over this project. And I was like, okay, no wonder why everything just sounds amazing. The instruments that we're using, I didn't even know what instruments that they were using in this song. Oh, Lord. And then there's like, the hook was amazing. I loved that hook. That hook was just everything. The harmony. Whew. For the message, I think the message was just like he was with a girl. I think it was like a love song, but I don't really know because I'm not gonna lie, I did not hear every single word that he was saying. I was trying to figure out, like, I was so confused by how like good it sounded, and I was like, wow, like, ooh. I did hear a couple bars in there. That's why I like him, because he's like a rapper singer, and like he's like one of the better rapper singers. Like he like actually does this. I love the ending. Ooh, the ending. She was like, slow it down, and it was slowing down. I love it. 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 For the next song, I also love the transition. Boy, I love the transition from from Headlight to Tense. I already did a video on Tense. I did like a whole like review on Tense. Yeah, you should probably go watch that, 'cause I'm not gonna play the song on here or listen to it. But I went pretty in depth in it. But I love how it's basically foreshadowing the next song, and with the little skits that they have. And it's like how like you're in a car and the next song is about you being in the car, which is just great. I love the subtle detail in that. And so yeah, so the song that we will be listening to is Who Are You? And he's listed as a single. So boom, let's get into it.
They want my business on the front page. I do prescription into your frame. Now who are you? I don't know what you do. Oh shoot! I don't know. You sure to feel? Don't make me have to love. You niggas wonder why I fucking hate rap. Oh, what make you wanna go and say that? And I'm on another wave, and I'm putting on some weight. Niggas, you can proceed, but with caution, give the proceeds to my god kids. Hold out on my conscience. Same nigga my pop is. Lame niggas wanna pop shit. Get drop kick, buy drop kick.
That song was tough. I like that song. I like that song. The best part on that song was the police brutality. He said, niggas saying don't shoot, they should be saying that to the police. I love when rappers, singers talk about that, period, because that's something that's very important. That's something that's very important in life. But besides that, the song title basically correlates with what's going on in the song. It's not just a flex song, but it's also a song about police brutality. And the song was like, who are you? Like, I don't know y'all niggas, who are you? And he's like, back in the day, I would have stumped y'all niggas out, like, cause y'all getting too close. I like the production. The production was very. I like how Anderson .Paak was able to sense the hype behind the song and still be able to correlate and be able to match that energy, because there's singers that know how to sing well R&B beats but don't know what to do when the beats become a little trappy or when the beats become a little more rappy. Just like how Black can do it, he can do both, and I just love that diversity. And I love that diversity in my man's Paak. Well, not my man's. I don't really know. Like, I didn't really listen to like that, but I like Who Are You. Next song is 6 Summers. Ooh, 6 Summers. I like how that is like false.
Bracelets and things, big apes and pins, my jack rain off with clickbait. Truth is too raw, it's a fish plate. This shit gon' bang for at least 6 summers, but ain't shit gon' change for at least 3 summers. Cause there's money to be made in the killer spree. That's why he trying to start a war on the Twitter feed. Phone should've came sooner. And so I smoke, drink, just the coke, pain gets the coke, train in the coke. And so I smoke.
That song might be the best song on there, possibly just because of what the message is about. I was a little discouraged in the beginning because I'm someone that loves to be stimulated by sound sonically. That's just who I am. But I do appreciate what type of music. Hey, I'm recording. Hey, I'm recording.
Oh, sorry. What you bringing?
I do like when, but like I forgot what I was saying. Hold on. Sonically, I was like, okay, there has to be like a build up. There has to be. But then later I was like, you know, let me chill, because I am still transitioning into listening to lyrics, and I'm just like, okay, let me listen to what he's saying. And then literally the third verse is like he's talking about the president. He's talking about Trump. Two things that go hand in hand with that. It shows that music is timeless. It shows that music is timeless and will forever be timeless. And even like when we listen back, we're gonna listen to like this. We all went through this. Be able to talk politics and still make it not corny and not be like, oh, F Trump and all that, but like actually say something and be educated. You hear that he's educated in this song. You hear it, and he's saying relatable stuff, talking about how he's overseas stealing land while other people guns are illegal, and niggas are shooting up schools for what? For what? Killing my people. For what? For what? And it's crazy, and I love it. I love how like he's so educated and being able to educate me, because I'm not that one to be big in politics, but just to be able to cross politics with music so effortlessly and so meekly, to the point where it's just like I want to listen to this again, and then it encourages me to be more informed in the world. Next song is Savior's Road.
Trying to get it back on my feet right now. 10 G's in the rental truck, trimming flowers in the Marriott with little cuz. Send them Arizona, left him build a buzz. Somewhere between giving up and doing the sentence. Got a few existing, help my mama get acquitted. And I'm too old to act childishly, but every now and then I pop the B-May in the gallery. Off the pay for spectators in the faculty.
I love that people are able to be so transparent in their music, and I love that we're in a space right now where Christianity, not like spirituality. I'm a Christian, but I do respect people being spiritual, and that being able to translate that into your music and not be ashamed of it at all. He sounds like a very educated man, and he's very mature for being an artist. And I feel like when you give God the respect that he deserves, he will and do respect you and give you what you deserve. But as long as you are, of course, abiding by his rule and all that. And I like this song. I like the song a lot. I do. Mansa Paak is a wonderful man. A wonderful man indeed. I do like this song. My favorite line was, of course, this same old niggas that said they proud of me. Probably the same old niggas that's probably doubting me. That's tough. I can't relate. I don't know if I can relate to that. I haven't made it yet. This song is Smile / Petty.
Until we reach the pasture, ain't no need to gas me. If you didn't, my Pontiac, bitch, are you off your shit? I'm back in the.
This is so funky right now. So groovy.
My lady, top of my lungs. When she calculates, all of it, track it, all of it, all of this bullshit, worthless shit.
Now about that song was obviously about a girl that maybe didn't work out. Probably, I don't know. I just saw a relationship that he questioned. It sounded like he questions a lot because he said something about monogamy. And monogamy, to my knowledge, is when it's just strictly one person in that relationship. But he's saying your actions aren't showing that monogamy, and I'm just gonna go cop a girl just to make you mad. And it just sounded like a song to where people could relate to girls or even men being calculating and just manipulative. And yeah, I won't keep the song, but it's definitely a great song, very relatable song. The bass line was tough, the production was good. The lyrical aspect wasn't really for me. I don't want to hear that in my music, just being honest, but still a great song. I like this. I like the Petty beat. The Petty beat was tough. I do like how he's known for his smile, in my opinion. Why am I so low? And I love how he's just like he's using smile in his music, and that's how you know like he's putting himself in his music and all that. So that's tough. I like the song. I like the song, but I won't be keeping the song. Next song, Mansa Musa.
Back on my bullshit. I got some money to blow. I'm looking good, bitch. Go to bitch. Every day is Christmas, and they got this roof missing. All they do is throw shots.
Time's up. I'm throwing the shit. You gotta love me. Now if you owe me mine, better run it. Within a minute, motherfucker, who won?
Yeah, I've been on some different shit lately. Go up and smoke when I disappear, reappear. I'm just being sincere. Billion off my bullshit and did it, nigga, high as hell. If my name was on this motherfucker, better believe the stocks up. Professional winners around us.
Every day is Christmas, and they got this roof missing. All they do is throw shots at the king is foolish. Cow, you a Hogwarts, tell you anything, you a far fuck, get the piece. You don't really want war.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you, I have the beat. I didn't like the beat like that. I didn't like the beat, but I do appreciate and I do applaud when rappers, singers talk their mess. I do like that, the best type of content out there. I'm gonna say I respect Dr. Dre because he is in my head considered an old head, and I do not like when old heads say the same stuff over and over and over again, saying, oh, the generation now was garbage, blah blah blah. He said he only comes around when he only comes around for stuff like this, saying that the beat was tough. Well, for him and his band, the beat was cool, the beat was tough, and the artist that he was with, and he said he's making numbers while he's high. Man, thought of was talking his mess, bro. He said his name on it, the stocks are up. Oh my goodness, that's that grown man flex. And then Anderson .Paak, that man said poor people be flexing like they're rich. People that are rich don't flex like that. J. Cole, I know people love talking about J. Cole. J. Cole, Kenny, and apparently Anderson, I don't really see him wearing all the jewelry and all that stuff, but that's crazy, man. That's crazy for me. I love seeing rappers talk their mess. I'm probably gonna keep this song just because I love what they're talking about. Next song on here is Brother's Keeper featuring Pusha T. I'm gonna listen to Pusha T's lyrics because apparently he always talks about drugs.
Nothing safe when your numbers change. Keep it low and pay the fee. Same. Money came, then it went away. Loyalty over everything. I wanna live on the head, if not a cloud in the air. If Jesus would have had a better lawyer, would he have to see the cross? Woke up at the top. I wanna live on the head, if not a cloud in the air. You know everybody gotta eat, bruh.
Everybody eats, babe. They still asking about the duo, but I'm still rhyming about the It's hard to leave your foundation. This spaceship took me to Pluto, and the target ain't to kill niggas, no. Am I my brother's keeper? I'm dialing in a bit deeper. They say it's cheaper to keep a life's a bitch.
Kill, bro. Jeez. That song is my favorite song by far in the whole tape so far, man. Oh my goodness. Let me just address what he said besides the production. As you saw, I love the production. I love songs like that start out clean, smooth, but still energetic, but then they punch you in the face with that bass, that 808. That was a good song. I just want to address a few things, and he said that he prays that you never have a Judas in your circle, and that shows me, like, okay, is he a Christian? Is he not a Christian? There's nothing wrong with not being a Christian, besides, you know, the counterpart of not being a Christian. It's just me, since my Christian brain, through my Christian lenses, I think about stuff like that. And it's like praying that you don't have a Judas in your group. And basically, if you don't know who Judas is one of the 7 disciples that betrayed Jesus. But the thing is with Jesus, he knew that was gonna happen, and he decided to still save him and take him to heaven, and still forgive him. And that's a lesson that I feel like not just I have to learn, but we all have to learn, is forgiveness. And another thing that he said was, good pussy can be entertained, but the money came and went away. If that ain't true, man, if that ain't true at all, man, that ain't true. A girl will make you spend your money and it just be gone. It just be gone. So that's relatable as hell. But one thing I wanted him to say was if Jesus had a good lawyer, would he have seen the cross? I wear this shirt called Free Barabbas, and the meaning of Free Barabbas was the guy that was up against Jesus, who they had, because I think, what was it, Israel? Or Jerusalem? I don't remember. But I know that where Jesus was on trial was they released 2 prisoners. I don't know if it's every year. I just know that they released 2 prisoners, and it was Jesus against Barabbas, and Barabbas was the epitome of a criminal. And they all said free Barabbas, because they just hated Jesus. It just hated Jesus to the point where they wanted him to die. For him doing nothing to them but preaching the good word. And then, boom, they let him free. Jesus is sent to the cross. Now I say that I will forever say free Barabbas. Not because I hate Jesus, I love Jesus. But he had to die in order for me to live. And yes, that's selfish, but that's exactly what he wanted to do, and that's exactly why I'm here today. That's why we're all here today, because he died for us, and that's the whole reason I'm being here. And he will come again. I don't know when, but he will come again. And I really implore you guys to be saved. Romans 10:9, that is basically the believe in your heart, confess in your mouth, then you are saved. And you're saved. That's how I was saved. But there's more into becoming saved. So if you're not saved, interested in being saved, I mean, you can DM me. Talk to me on my DM me on my Twitter, which is KOTOA TV. Talk to me there if you're up for it. But yeah. So on to Pusha T. I like how he introduced how he always talks about you know what, which was drugs and all the time. But he said that's his foundation. That's his foundation. That's what put him to where he's at now. And I appreciate that, man. Regardless of that, I will always look to him in a different light now because that's his foundation. That's essentially where he was at. And now that he's not. So I understand he reminisces a lot. So you can't be mad at the man anymore. At least for me. I can't be mad at him. So every time I listen to him and I hear that, whatever. But also, he said that one of his brother turned down $500,000. That's crazy. To have someone on your back to, nah, you gonna have to take me and my bro if you want to have me. He's on $500,000. $500,000's a lot of money. That's crazy. This is the best song. All right, next song is Anywhere. Snoop Dogg and the last Artful. And Dodger.
3 summers before the chronic hit the street. I would rather sling hand to hand to a fin. I go scoop my little thing, pull up in my MC, banging new jacks, swing, whipping over the stove, and a nigga gotta eat. Do my raps in the garbage for being an MC.
That boy can sing. Oh my goodness.
We'll get back to all that ghetto shit we like. We, baby, calling, I'll be screaming, calling, ooh, all night. Cheek to cheek, just like.
Yo, that song was immaculate, bro. That song was great. I know I'm not a Snoop Dogg fan. I'm sorry. Me and old school rap don't sit well. But Snoop Dogg did his thing, man. I like how he said like beats like this takes him back to with G-Funk, and just like with that reminiscing, he thinks about when he used to slang dope and just push dope, and then how that just he said that was his full priority. That was his priority, his prerogative to get money. But then he would always here and there take his girl out. That's crazy, man. That's crazy how like, oh. Man, and then just the harmonies at the end. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't feel like those were sax or pianos. Those were people actually harmonizing at the end. Ugh. Mansa Paak is just a great singer. Oh man, you could sleep. You could sleep because he's a great rapper and a great singer. Man, that is crazy, man. Next song is I'm really excited for the next song because I love J. Cole. It's trippy.
I'm a deep love, I'm looking for a shallow half hour,
Cut, kill.
I can't get rid of you. All the places that I used to go and kick it. Trippy. Come meet me in the middle. The palm of my hands, up and up for the thrill. Over your spirit. Open up, I can tell. I can see when it's real. And as soon as I grab a hold of.
Came down the block, something sick, but it's rented. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Either way, I'm in it. I ain't got, don't know why they rock with a nigga, but they did. Damn sure wasn't the money. Maybe it's the kid I loved when we was younger, but somehow got disconnected before Facebook got so big. I used to search her name, hoping we could reconnect. Got married and she changed her last name. Maybe she just ain't up on the latest of the internet and ain't got into that. But give her time, that'll change. Too much, I'm gon' find it.
Sweet trippy, lost in the deep end.
Yo, I was so in tuned into what he was saying. Oh, I want to know more about what happened. Oh, dang.
Come meet me in the middle.
Oh, I like that song a lot. I like that song a lot. I like that song a lot, yo. I like that song a lot because it just gives perspective of what they're going through and like their lovers, the people that they love. And I do like this song a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I like J. Cole's verse more than I like Anderson .Paak singing than just what he was talking about. I like what J. Cole's talking about because it's just an interesting story. Like a girl that he used to know lost touch, and he was like, oh, I gotta find this girl, and then somehow she finds him.
Ah, that's so crazy.
And what if that girl is now his wife? Man, crazy, man. That was a crazy song. I like that song a lot. But next song is Cheers.
Yeah. Yeah. They ask me where I'm going from here. Shit, anywhere, long as the runway is clear. Asshole, fuck what you say. Don't do me no favors. Let's get back to basics. We live for today, bitch. Fuck up on my way, bitch. I'm close my eyes, my eyes.
Oh.
Close my eyes. Knowing I can't do it on my own. And I can feel the pain till I'm coming home. About to run away, think I'm going home. They say there's nothing you can do about it. Can't say that I'm new to sorrow.
You hear that? You hear that?
Trading for a little more time, but you carry you out the bottom.
Paak.
Crowded with traffic, the good times that we had and the bad habits. Look at me now, look around, last man. I feel like getting right back to these comments. You motherfuckers keep the drama. I'm working on the world premiere, and I can see.
Oh, yo. That song was a tribute to Mac. I just want to say rest in peace, Mac. I will not lie, like I was a fan. I will not lie like that. I was not. I wasn't really a fan of his music, but no one ever should have to feel alone in this world or pass. This song was amazing. I love how Anderson .Paak decided to fit this song into his discography. And now, like I said earlier, music is timeless. Yeah, that was definitely a good song. Hit me kind of hard, to be honest with you. Not gonna lie. Rest in peace, Mac, man. The next song is Sweet Chick with BJ the Chicago Kid, and that boy can sing.
Off of Rivington, we fucking us a sweet chick. She go vegan on the weekends. Hell nah, you shouldn't be eating it. I let the whole team hit it. God damn, why can't you be more discreet with it? So she gon' have 1 million followers by the winter time. After that, should be somebody that wants to know. No. Got a skater, bitch. She a gamer, gotta take her to arcades and shit. Got a gangsta boo. Met her mama and her grandmama gangsta in the days to do shit. If I try to take her to the party, she gon' shoot up the room. Ain't no fucking at the crib, it's probably dirty as shit. How you running out of breath when you riding the dick? Get the fuck up off me right now.
Oh, baby, I was thinking about what I gotta do all day. And I'm fucking tired, traumatized.
Got a cougar bitch. We be fucking in the back of Subarus and shit. I would nigga homie how abusive she is. Nigga no one would believe me, they like you just a bitch. Had to buy surveillance cameras to get proof of it. Low key, but everybody know. Bitches from the mattress on the floor. Got a yogi bitch, and she natural, she hate to wear deodorant. And she bachelor, and she come about them clothes she in.
Nope.
Gotta have.
You got that don't shave her underarm. You know what? You gonna run that underarm hair business. Bitches in the hood need that for edges.
Kill, bruh. That song is wild. That's a wild song. I think he had like 3 different girls. One that didn't use deodorant. One that was a cougar, and one that was really busy. And he was like, "Nah, I can't be messing with you because I need a girl that needs stamina." That man, Anderson .Paak, is a freaky dude. I ain't gonna hold you. I was surprised the whole entire song, yo. This man's a freak. These rappers and singers be freaks. Mino, Anderson .Paak. Freak. Next song, Left to Right.
You niggas waited for the antidote. My gosh, she got a stance like an antelope. Yes, Lord. And then me your God, bend your bone, right? They go left to right, left to right. Girl, I'm back to act the fool with it. Revolt, you're too lie. You say I do what you don't. See me now. Always encourage a nigga grow. Bad gal, hold me down, never go. Buck wild, so physical, so physical, so difficult. But still a miracle. I'm fucking up the wicked, I'm dripping up the dipping. I'm high as fuck.
I feel like I didn't. It's just not my style, honestly. I can't say it's not a bad song. It's a really good song, but it's just like I do not like songs like that. I do not. I'm very hip hop. I'm very open minded, but I feel like this song would be really good with like surrounded by my friends and like just having a good time. But just to listen to it while I'm like for my everyday usage is not really for me. But you know, just have to be with my friends. I feel like that would be really cool. But honestly, guys, I cannot stress enough how much I like this. I like this tape. This was a good tape. I'm even considering buying it on digitally because it was such a good tape. 10 out of 10. I can't give it anything else besides 10 out of 10. The production was amazing. The lyrics were amazing. The meaning of it was amazing. This Anderson .Paak was amazing. Very diverse. J. Cole, Q-Tip, BJ Chicago Kid, Dr. Dre, and everyone else that was on Dodger, everyone else that was on the tape just did an amazing, phenomenal job. He covered things from politics to relationships to him flexing, which I loved, having Dr. Dre, a legend to the hip hop game, talk his mess on the jump, man. This album was crazy. 10 out of 10, man. If you think different, you're crazy. This album was great. My favorite songs have to be that one with J. Cole, the one with Pusha T, Six Summers, Who Are You, Brother's Keeper. Yeah, I already said that, but Snoop was good. Yo, there's a lot of good songs. Great album, bro. Great album. Good job, Anderson .Paak. You did an amazing job, man. The complexities and the production was amazing. Dr. Dre and everyone else. I think Ninth Wonder worked on the Q-Tip. Also is a producer as well. He helped creating the beat that he was on. Good job, man. Good job. Tell me what y'all think in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me at KOTOATV at Instagram and Twitter. If any questions, you know, description below. Give it a like if you did a good job. Thumbs down if you want to get punched in the face. If you're new, I appreciate you. Subscribe, put the notifications on. Don't forget to follow me, KOTOATV, Instagram and Twitter. Alright, y'all. Peace, peace, peace.